Say lalt again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfuckers. Because if any of you fucking pricks move, I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you. Well, hello and welcome to a slightly quicker version of the podcast, in that the last one was only made yesterday. We thought we'll do it once a week, but here, why not? We're back once again. I am joined by a partner in crime of mine. Some people know him as Mr. Lukewarm. I know him as my mate Ryan. Alright Ryan, what's the crack?
I am just absolutely fantastic. I'm feeling really good. Saturday night. Yeah, it's Saturday night and the lalt is in flight.
Well, it's Saturday night and I like the way you move. Normally we would be in the big house right now and be having a couple of
We would.
Haven't spent 900 quid probably.
What I must say, it's a special night because Kitchen Lalt is in full swing.
Here, Kitchen Lalt.
The summer's over and Kitchen Lalt
What was
is
the
back.
one thing we... Oh, better welcome everybody. Well, by the way, welcome to the... I think it's episode 6 of the Laltcast, the Dotcast. I'm Party Doco. You can at me on Twitter at Party Doco. That's PARTYDOCO. Ryan, do you want to give your Twitter? You don't have to now.
I'm at Ransky LFC if you want. If you fancy, give us a shout.
You just want to shout loud? I don't know.
Mr.
I know him as Ryan, as I said, but he's also the brains
No.
and the machine behind.
I organise fellas to get together on a Sunday night.
Gung Ho, which has been mentioned in this podcast many times, was the brainchild of this young man beside me.
Yeah, Gung Ho was. I actually remember waking Sinead, my wife, up in the middle of the night, going, "I've got this really good idea." Like,
not again.
Everyone together for like a super band, and she was like
Band-Aid, but for
great.
lalt.
And then she just rolled over and went to sleep. And I remember twiddling my thumbs in the middle of the night, going, This could be huge.
It
is fucking.
It is kind of like at the end, though, isn't it?
It's really good because I was thinking about it today because there's likes of people of circumstances change. People moved away from Belfast. People have had kids, like our close friends.
Yeah.
And now we see each other like every Sunday night. There's no beer involved. It's just
it's just
grinding out rock songs.
3 hours of just the loudest. That's what I was saying to you earlier. Actually, I need to wear start wearing earplugs.
Yeah.
And Monday morning I'm going into
Mondays.
work, and it's people are. And look, I don't know if people are taking the piss out of me because I know I'm gone a bit deaf.
Yeah.
But people are like mouthing words to me, and I'm like, can you hear me, mate? You know, talking about.
I got in this bad habit of coming home then because we video all the Gung Ho songs. So I got this habit of getting home, rushing home, and getting a few beers in the freezer and watching all the videos of Gung Ho on the TV. That's the only TV I watch all week. And then when I wake up on Monday and go to work, my ears are racked and I've had too many beers and it's about 12:30 the time to get into bed, and I'm just. It's not good.
You're bingoed. You're gung ho for the week.
There, like it's not a.
It is. It kind of. Out of all the, I was actually saying this to Grizz. You know, Grizz obviously is in gung ho. He's obviously one of your best mates, one of my best mates too. And it's kind of gung ho is a bit of a way of life, but also that we've all played live. I actually said to Grizz, all right, between us we've all played probably about 1,000 gigs. And then he went...
Dirty Steve, you only played about 5 gigs? We were together about 15 years and like 5 gigs.
Well, that's what he said.
But I practiced those as well. It wasn't like...
But, you know, we're all pretty experienced at playing live. And I don't know, this is... Like, I've never been as excited about playing live as I am about this.
I've never put as much effort in one gig.
And I think the fact that it's nearly sold out as well is a bit...
There's been a lot of tickets going. A lot of tickets. I've been surprised the amount of people and people that probably aren't even going as well, but just here, goodwill or for Save the Children, there's a £5, but I think the venue's looking smaller than what it was.
Yeah, I think whenever you were saying that you've sold so many tickets, I would kind of go, hold on, there'll be us, 5 or 6 or 7 of us, is it?
Yeah.
There'll be us, probably partners and a couple of mates.
Yeah.
Probably played about 20 people. And now they're like, actually, people are going, yeah, I'm definitely going. And you're going, well, you know, we might actually be kind of sold out soon. Like, we'll keep us some tickets. You're like, well,
yeah, because there was one of the guys in work. One of the guys in work said, came to the office and said, I've got a good idea. I need to sell tickets. Then people give money for charity anyway, and
Well, the good thing about that is then people buy a ticket.
But it spreads the word quicker as well.
It spreads the word, yeah. People maybe get something like we did the Facebook post, invited loads of people. Yeah. People are liking it and sharing it and whatever. It's also kind of putting it in their minds then as well.
Yeah.
Like I have a load of my mates who said they're going to come, whether they're not, it's a different matter. But hopefully they'll give their fiver for charity anyway.
It's the whole mystery about it as well.
Well, we did a wee test run with the smoke machine there.
Yeah, we let off the smoke machine in the kitchen, and the dog went off. The dog's okay, anyway.
Lalt dog, yeah, no, with no.
Yeah, I had to open the windows and the door. Had all the smoke.
Yeah, we didn't think the smoke machine would be as smoky. It's kind of like it was like pre-mark on there for a bit.
It sure was. And one touch of the foot pedal and the whole.
Well, that's how good's this? Look, we play guitars with foot pedals, and now there's an extra pedal on the stage now. Yeah. It's just smoke. So if things are going really shit, we'll just let it. We'll just keep our foot on.
Yeah. So it's only really how many weeks now? One and a bit.
No, like last night was 2 weeks. So it's September the 14th. It's what time are doors open? Not about 9.
9:30.
8:30.
Half 9. I think
9, half 9.
That's why there's no support act, because there's something off scared to sort of sound check, I think.
Yeah, there's so many of us.
There's a lot of people to sound check.
But we're going to get down there. We'll be down early. We're obviously not painting. No. Because we're professionals. Yeah. Man, have you ever done a gig blocked? I've done a few.
I did every single Thursday we get drunk.
Remember the night I played with you, actually?
Yeah.
Do you remember the night I did acoustic stuff opening up for you?
Yeah.
Was that a couple of years ago, must have been?
Yeah,
I just did acoustic
2 or 3 years ago.
I think it was November. It was November 16.
It was.
And I looked at the video. I was watching the other day, I think. But anyway, so I did acoustic opening up for you.
Yeah.
And had a couple of pints beforehand. Yeah. Just to loosen the old vocals and loosen the old... Yeah. Loosen the wrists.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
And then you got on to play.
Yeah.
And I must have wheeled about 10 pints into me.
Yeah.
But then I got up to play, do you want to have sex with me?
On. Yeah.
And I think it was literally, you know what, he's that blocked. Pretend he's let him play, pretend he's playing a guitar.
Yeah.
I was
I don't know, I think maybe Grizz as well. Love that I drank before we got on me. Grizz.
But I played a gig.
Not so much, but
I remember playing a gig in Moira one night with Andrew. And I don't know, did we get down early or whatever happened, I was able to wheel pints into me. Yeah. And normally I would just drive those type of things, like, but I think Andrew's dad was left down with all the gear, and I ended up getting proper wheel to the pints into me. Now it wasn't mega not 4 in the morning rolling around and block but it was enough to go fuck.
No way.
How did I end up playing on stage here? I think people look at me going, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
You know when you're playing Wonderwall with a D minor, you're not doing it right.
We were well drilled, so when you the songs, even when you're really drunk, you still kind of.
Well, you see, whenever me and Andrew did practicing, we're like, right, we'll just practice. Got a gig tomorrow, just run through a few things.
Yeah.
We kind of knew the stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But it would always be, sure, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. And then you get actually live on stage now. What are we finishing on?
Yeah.
What chords is what keys is
I used to think we were cursed because there's always something went wrong, like a fucking lead had come out of the guitar on or someone that's standing there pedal it on and everyone, oh no, our string will break and then you're like,
it is going to be.
This doesn't happen in practice, and then I thought it's because you're not drunk in practice.
It's because you're not 18 pints in you before you get on stage. I think. Well,
Gung Ho is going to be super professional.
Yeah, September. So it's Friday week. It's September the 14th.
Yeah.
9:30 in the big house. Come down earlier and have a few pints beforehand.
Bottom floor and get
we'll all be there. We'll be doing should we do a signing before? Photo ops with Gung Ho.
But there will be a bit of merchandise for sale, and it all goes to Save a Children.
Well, here the Plectrums came today.
The Plectrums are there.
And the Lalt band has arrived. The Lalt band. And the
Lalt baseball cap.
The Lalt cap has arrived too.
I think everyone in the band has got their sunglasses nearly there. They're all ordered.
I
asked Smitty about it today, or Thrust and Heat. And
I was checking my tracking on eBay. It's currently flying over the Indian Ocean. I said I'll get them between the 1st of September and the 39th of December, I think I said. I'm sure they'll probably come the day after, but those shades are the best. But anyway, guys, come down to Gung Ho, because really this could be a one-off, or it could be the start of the greatest thing in the world.
I think it's going to go on. I think we're going to have fuck all else to do.
I want do you know what I want? I want the guy from Universal or EMI or to be there one night just having a pint and go, you know what, guys, the world needs Gung Ho.
I think the world definitely does, and it just needs a
we should be
playing
like see when you look at Glastonbury, all the shit's on. I know this is us being old now, but the shit that's on, we can just get up there.
Be old, but because most people are coming to Gung Ho.
Well, do you know what we noticed last night? Me and the Griswold went went to a couple of bars. One of them was a bit of a disgraceful bar, like. But we did the podcast last night in his house, and then we went into town for a couple of pints because normally we go to the big house. But I thought we'll go to the big house Saturday night. I don't want a big house it up twice in a week, twice in within 24 hours. It's a bit much. You can't too much big house.
It's been done a lot.
So we thought we'll go into town for a couple of pints. So we went to the Spaniard.
It's a good bar.
We arrived and it was like really, it's really tiny.
It's small. There's a dartboard on it. At the back.
How could you throw darts in there?
There's a dartboard at the back near the toilet.
You double 16 to go for a shit.
When I was there last time, there was a dartboard on it. Like.
Well, when we went in, it was your guy taxi man pulled us up outside. The cloth here.
Yeah.
And we're like, right, we'll go up to GK work. We thought, fuck, there's a Spaniard. We'll just didn't look overly busy. So we went in, and as soon as we got a pint, me and Grizz obviously started like, more excited about being out. And we're having a pint here and looking around us and seeing what was about town. And there's a bucket of cucumbers. So I know like the hipsters love a bit of cucumber in their gin, but this is not just sliced cucumber waiting to go in. This is like
I know like gin like 20 years ago, like as much. I remember drinking it when I was 18.
I remember drinking it straight, going, blinking, going, Jesus, it's awful, but
fucking bitter as fuck.
It's a one-way ticket. Lalt's full here.
It's a total. It's a
I
thing.
I like gin dripped off of like
a
numb's
pink.
tits.
I like pink gin. What the fuck, pink gin?
I don't mind. Gin and lalt is lovely, to be fair.
Gin and lalt.
Well, gin and lalt is actually the equivalent of lalt.
I don't mind a gin and tonic, but
I wouldn't go out and drink it just. But anyway, like the whole. I don't want an old bit of lime in mine or lemon. I want a fucking bit of cucumber. Well, see the thing when we went in, it was actually 3 full cucumbers. It wasn't like half a cucumber. It was like.
As if they're going through a lot of cucumbers. That's a lot of gins, man.
Can I have a pint of Guinness and like a cucumber? So we were there for a bit, and we were going like, me and Grizz were thinking, where do you go on a night out if it's not the big house? Because we don't really the Aragal, didn't want to go there.
Yeah,
I might have a few former.
Okay for we.
Well, there's a former.
We were there one night.
That was probably the laltiest night out.
Yeah.
You know what? I think everyone knows the best nights out are the ones that are never planned.
Yeah.
That are kind of. Don't know what they'll be at. Maybe just go for a couple, and all of a sudden it is. You have a story, but you have a story that lasts forever.
Yeah.
And that night was. Do you remember it was really good weather? I remember.
Yeah, it was like June or something.
It was the week before we went to Berlin.
Well, you know how I know it was really good weather because I was cycling down the Ormond Road at 4 in the morning to pick up a watch that I lost after backing some prick.
He deserved every bit of it.
And it was bright at 4 in the morning, so it must have been in the dead of the summer.
But
sorry, we're still
we've gone back on the lalt.
No,
but
yeah, no, Ormond Road and yeah.
So we're like, where do you go?
So
we're like, right, we don't want to go to the Aragal. That girl I used to sort of have to be seeing. I think she's now going out with some new dude, but she's the type that would be coming over, wanting to speak to me, and I don't hate her, and I just don't want to have to deal with it. Just can't be arsed with it.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to deal with that. So Aragal was out. Big house because I didn't want to go to the big house because I thought I was going to be there tonight. Parador you obviously can't go to anyway.
Yeah.
Northern Lights or whatever you used to be, the Mercury, like, what the fuck? Guys, let's have a craft beer and a game of Jangle.
Yeah.
Dicks. So then, right.
I've never been in it since it was the Mercury.
I was in it in the Mercury one night. That must be 15 years ago.
I don't know. I never. But yeah, I don't know. There's a potential for a lot of good bars.
No, bars just need to be. I do love. Do you know what I love with the big house? That whole. I think I've said it in this podcast a few times. There's no shit on it.
Yeah, there's no pretense. It's just a bar.
You want to go in for a pint with your mates. You want to go in and watch the football. There's no shite in it.
It's just
it's an honest bar.
It is an honest bar. It's very true.
And no one's going to get. You don't get dressed up to go to the big house, but at the same time you don't dress down.
But you could dress up to go there if you wanted to.
No, that's it. But there's no one. If you want, I normally stand on the pair.
Last time I was there, I think it was a guy. But you know the coat hangers. You see the shop in there.
Remember the carpet?
The carpet. Yeah, there was one of our friends. There was this guy who was so drunk. And he tapped us on the shoulders and said, "Here, mate, your friend dropped his coat," and it was the mat on the floor, and it's just sort of curved over. You know that sort of hard plastic bit. He dropped his down jacket or his leather jacket.
There's a night where, do you remember the old fella looked like he shit himself, but he was like he still had about a third of his pint left, and he was sitting drinking away. This old fella, And he went, he had that look at him, fuck up shit himself. And he turned around with his arse, then like to the bar. I think it. No, I remember thinking like.
I remember the night someone shit on the floor in the toilets.
It might have been this guy because he was. I looked as if he was sort of. You know, I think you know the old guy I'm talking about. He's always looks steaming.
Has he got like wiry sort of white hair? I see him driving up the. I see him driving on the road.
I never see him unless he's fucking steaming. Yeah. But he was just standing, and it looked like, and all of a sudden he did that sort of clench your butt cheeks. Oh shit! I farted there of kind of oh dear. And he kind of turned around and his back was the bar, and he kind of was looking at his pint, going, "Fuck! I've just got this, and I've like half it left.
What?
I'm not leaving.
Things aren't going to change. And I might as well just neck
shit myself now. So I might as well just fucking.
It's just that's what the kind of characters you get at it, but it's
here. It's just honest.
But I like it because you see so many different people roll into it every Saturday night.
Yeah, you get guys who. You know, every walk of life goes in there. That's what I love about it.
There's no new people coming to.
But I mean, we've had some like we can't really obviously go into too much lalt that we've had on it over the years. But there's been nights that have been a bit.
Yeah, crazy mates.
And like, you know, when your crazy mate turns around and goes, "I think I better get the fuck out of here." Like, you're like, right, it's time for us to leave. Like, but that's like any bar. You get that just the odd time of a bit of nonsense. Like,
so you didn't go to the big house last night?
Fuck, so we got to the. I was about to say we got to the dildo shop. We got to the fucking cucumber.
You were in a Spaniard. We were three
and
cucumbers.
I met this fella. I knew. Well, one of these fellas recognised me. He came over. He goes, "Yeah. Oh, what's the crack, dude?" And I clocked. I knew I recognised him. Could I fucking remember where from? Had no idea where I knew him from at all. But I knew him.
Yeah.
And he knew me relatively well. He's like, "Oh, what's a crack? Yeah, dog, are you keeping well?" Like, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, not bad. What about yourself? What are you up to these days?" And he goes, "Oh, I've left David Lloyd now. I'm doing back to my masters." Like, so he's in the gym. Like, I don't go to the gym. I go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Like, but when I'm on my road, like, it's not as if I'm never out of it or anything like that.
Yeah.
But then I reckon he goes to the circuits class, and like, you know, it's a bit also crack, guys. Let's all do a burpee together type thing. So it's kind of it's a wee bit more, but social. So that's how he recognised me. And then he got chatting to me, but you know, you're not sort of right.
I need to be talking to someone here.
I'm here with Grizz, like, but I don't want to be rude.
It's not even.
He's a nice guy.
Like, you don't want to talk to fellas. It's like I haven't
like
seen one of my best mates in a long time.
Yeah, I kind of need to. And I'm like, no, I wasn't rude or anything. Don't worry. But so then me and Grizz like, look, we'll move here.
Yeah.
But the Spaniard was pretty tiny, so we moved outside. So we stood outside at the door.
Yeah.
And then we were doing a bit of people watching, and it was all. Like, we're looking going, this is the first time we've been 10 ages. There's a boy with a blazer on. You know the shoes on. You
even call it a blazer now? I call it a blazer, but I don't.
But that's wearing it. But that's what it is, though. You know. Yeah, but it's like it's not like a jacket. You just stick my coat on because it's cold. It's like I'm wearing a suit top. You know, like a top of a suit. And the boy is wearing jeans, and the really really tight jeans to his legs, and they were like about an inch short of his socks, or like an inch short of his shoes. Sorry, and you can see his socks, and then he's wearing these brogues, and he was out, you know. Like, fair play to him, you know, that guy's obviously going to have a good night, he's dressed up and all. But there's loads of people dressed like that, and I was like,
yeah,
is that what it's actually come to?
See, I think,
is that what, like, there's me standing on my trainers, my jeans, and my jacket going.
There's something to be said about that, because I think over the decades, like, when you look back at all the styles, I think if you just kind of play it safe throughout,
here,
you can't.
The Good Friday Agreement's not the answer for it. It's giving people a choice, and, like, you know, freedom to choose how to dress and where to drink.
And, but you didn't end up there, did you?
No, that's it. I'm still getting abused to this. So, right, you know, we can't stay here.
You did.
Well, we kind of did this as a bit of reconnaissance. We'll dander up the Duke of York, and we'll start dandering up, and that whole cobblestone was just like, what the fuck's... This is just not us. It's not Belfast. This is not the Belfast I remember. You know, the spades and... Not that
in a way, but it's good to see...
It's totally continental Europe now. It's moved to continent. No, it's not like, where's your rock music? Where's any ACDC? It's all. I mean, we're going past a couple of guys sitting outside the bars playing guitar, you know, in the beer gardens.
Yeah.
Singing Galway Girl and all.
Yeah.
There's a real temple bar vibe to it. Which just.
Yeah. It's
just real touristy and just not.
Yeah.
It's not the big house. Anyway, we're Donegal. Donegal's got that vibe. You just go and have a few pints and get up and play a few tunes, whatever. Anyway, so I started walking up past Duke York. Place was at we entry was round. Dander kept going. I was like, "Fuck here, Grizz." What about this fucking bar we keep abusing on the
So
podcast?
was your suggestion then?
I think it will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my suggestion. So, but I didn't know where it was. So they said we'll go to the Sunflower. So we didn't know where it was, but it's beside all the gay bars.
Right.
Up the gay bar direction, like.
Yeah.
So we then were right, Duke York. Right, we'll just keep walking in. It must be only a few minutes away. So we kept walking up, and then you come. You know the park outside the
university.
what do you call it? You know, it's all the funny shapes.
Art.
It's like rockets and all or something.
Yeah.
Art College.
There's the dance cathedral.
And she's walking through that. So it's only like about 50 yards to get from one side to the other.
Yeah.
But it's all lively as and behind you. And then all of a sudden just goes pitch black.
Yeah.
And there's like a couple of guys lying. And like, I don't know if they're homeless or they're just fucked. They're just lying there. And, and we walked through it. And there's a few people knocking about. It wasn't that it was like totally like...
It's like the underworld of the...
But it was only a bit like... You know the Warriors? You ever watch that film?
Yeah.
There's just all these different colours. And there's guys just sitting there. And there's guys sitting having a carried blocked, and there's obviously homeless guys, and there's obviously guys who are just blocked. But then there's one guy sitting really, really alert, drinking a carry-out, but he was drinking like tins of beer. He bought about a 12-pack, just ripping them out, and he's just sitting by himself drinking and the pitch black. He's what?
Maybe he just got started like kind of...
Aye, but you think if you're going to drink a carry-out, go somewhere a bit more sociable. Like.
Have someone with
you. Yeah, you have a mate, but I know, he looked like he was up to no good. Well, no, he probably wasn't. He probably was just having a beer, but I remember saying to here, dude, I don't know what this dude's freaking me out of it.
Maybe he used to go to Duke York before, and now he's just been, it's been overrun with all the suits
all the
and
hipsters,
the fucking hipsters, and he's sitting in this kind of...
but you could be right, he's just like, here, this is not the Belfast I remember.
This is not Belfast I remember.
He's probably plotting how to
get Duke York all the time. I remember when that wasn't even a heart bar and all. I refuse to be moved.
I'm wearing jeans and shoes. There's just no soles on you, bastard. And so we walked across there. They've got the gay bars are the Kremlin and all. So you go up past that, and then it's down I think it's called Union Street. There's more gay. I didn't realise there's that many gay bars in Belfast.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
There's like the Kremlin, and then what was the other bar called? Union Street, and then there's the Mavericks or something like that.
Used to live down in we used to live down near the Albert Clock in the apartments there.
Yeah.
And there was the Crow's Nest was one. It was down.
Where was that? I remember that
near the Merchant. Maybe it was where the Merchant.
Wait, no, that's there used to be another gay bar.
The
Parliament or something.
It was just off. There's like a hiking shop or something just down there. It was like the Crow's Nest. There was always lalt inside. Like I mean, I never seen it, but you walk past it to go down to Duke York.
There was a night actually. I don't know how me and Grizz never come about this actually. We were in Newcastle on a stag do, and everyone went to bed. Like 3 a.m. We're like, Grizz, I could keep going. The only bar was open was this nightclub was called the Powerhouse in Newcastle, and it's like the biggest gay bar of all time. And we walked up, we're like, yeah, we just want to go in for a few pints. The guy's like, look, it's tenner in. You guys obviously aren't gay. You can't really come in. And we were like, we're not going to be any trouble. Just want a couple of pints. And he's like, guys, it's not really for you. So we went away, found these girls who were like leaving, but they'd got these like the bands, the armbands to get in, so you're able to come out and have a smoke and all. And they were like, any chance you give us a few pound to get home because we've lost our money and we need to get a taxi. Right. So we ended up giving them money, like a tenner, and to get these bands up, and we got the bands.
You kind of paid in, but
definitely, and like a charitable way. We paid. We give the girls these girls money to get home. Got these on, kind of licked them so they like stuck on. Went back up, and the guys ripped them off and stuck them back on, and then went back up in the price. You go, you never said you've been around the bar. Like, so these things, these bracelets got you in every bar in this area.
Okay.
And he's like, come on in, lads. So me and Grizz went in. We're like, here, and he's got 2 pints of heart beer or 2 pints of it wasn't really heart, and we don't sell beer. And we end up buying bottles of beer. Like, we don't sell pints, just bottles of beer. And we and him were like, Rob and Jamesy. And every now and again, a guy would come over dance next to you, like, just next. Where you go? But anyway, so up past the gay bars, into the Sunflower.
Yeah.
Now you know my opinions about the Sunflower. It's a communist sweat fest. I can't imagine just the people who. I'd imagine it's just full of people who talk about Che Guevara and talk about Palestine and talk about.
I don't mind a bit of communism or socialism, like. But
that's not me. Like,
I know it's not you, but
bollocks. Like,
I kind of imagine people in like dark green jumpers.
You know those
jumpers.
You know the jackets that you used to get in Smithfield.
Yes.
That and the combats, yeah. And they all smoke rolly cigarettes, and they're like, yeah, man, socialism's going to work. When they come with the socialism kicked in Belfast.
So you don't think it's a hipster bar then? You didn't think it was?
Well, no, it's
just like
it's like the cool versions of those.
They're like ultra hipster.
You know, like sort of. They're like, oh, I was a hipster before it was cool. You know that type of wanker. You know, you always get
post-hipster communism sweatfest.
So as soon as I was like, Grizz, this is really, and we kind of laughing about it, walking there, going, this is just. Well, we're able to talk about this in the podcast because it's so not us. I went in it, and it's a wee pokey bar, and I was like, this is actually fucking worse than I thought it was going to be. So bought a beer. I think it was Grizz's round, so he got 2 pints of Praga or something, or Prava. And it was fucking taste mega. It was like lager, but it wasn't really that nice. Went for a piss. The toilets, like the whole place smelled the piss. So the toilets are right beside the bar. So
I just remember being it smelled the bleach or something.
Well, I think it smells of bleach or piss, I'd imagine. You know, because people piss against the wall and then need to go and get it. But it's right beside the bar, so there's no peach. Now we coming out of the toilets in. Look, there's a bloody beer garden outside it. So I went outside and there's like a massive beer garden, which kind of nearly won me over. I was like, do you know what?
What does that say about a bar that the outside of the bar is better than the inside?
Like it's a fucking shithole. And there's some dude playing. You know, the thing I hate the most is playing guitar. And if people want to talk about Che Guevara was a great leader of our 20th century, I don't want to have to listen to it. Happy days.
Was there any socialist or communist in the bar?
Well, everyone looked like they were. Everyone looked the same. They all had that sort of. You know, like they looked like they were. You know what? It looked like just a bunch of misfits, and just people who don't fit in anywhere else.
Oh,
you know.
Maybe you and Chris were the perfect people to fucking roll in there in, just like.
Yeah, we fit in everywhere.
Fucking didn't fit in the. Maybe they all.
You know what I've noticed as well? And we noticed this actually walking up.
Cathedral Quarter?
Golfs. There's no golfs anymore. Golfs used to be a thing back in the day. Remember in school there was always like a couple of people.
There was always like someone that was a golf, wasn't there? Like.
And now. Well, no. Well, we actually noticed one. No golf till Brooklyn. And we walked up. And
what about the City Hall? They're not set outside the City Hall in the benches anymore.
I don't know. I'm been in the City Hall years. We went to the beer garden, or not beer garden, the beer tent in 2012. It was fucking horrendous.
And you used to sit outside the City Hall, like, you know, on the benches there. Used to be like all sorts of crazy folk sitting there. Like,
Kurt Cobain's my hero. He's dead 20 years before you're even born. All that shit.
So the sunflower.
Anyway, so it's sitting outside.
Cut it for you then?
No, like it's people who are just like, you know, the big house. Where I love about the big house. It's on. You want to watch football. You want to, if you're in bad form. You want to
actually roll in the big house in a goth sort of outfit and no
bad mind. No, you could go. I could go in there wearing a Borat big mankini. People go, "I'm that fat bastard," but that's what they be thinking. But no one really saying there. No, but you know, and then you watch match of the day and have a pint and go home.
And you're bored.
And that'll be dead on. Whereas, if you did any old bar, you probably wouldn't get in. But anyway, the sunflower was just real. The beer wasn't the best. I kind of bumped into a few people that I didn't expect to bump into.
Yeah.
And then you have to chat.
It's a very popular bar, but isn't it? It's like a...
Yeah, well, it was. So of course I was like, Chris was like, well, here, do you want to stay for another? Like, well, are we okay having one here? And I was like, I could do without having to hang around talking to these people. So, but
if they weren't there, would you stay for another?
I think you just see just where it is. It's not in the best area. It's not like you're coming out and there's loads of taxis.
But
about.
I think that's I'm not backing them up, but I mean, I think that's a credit to them that, you know, that they've done so well, because it's not really it's not part of the Cathedral Quarter, is it? Like it's
no, but it's a good couple of 100 yards up from the gay bar.
Yeah, I mean, fair play.
It's Rockshore time.
Yeah. You just click the rocks. Well, I'm gonna go a bit hipster in a minute here.
Here we go.
What have we got? I got a Goose Island.
We'll have to give a shout out. We'll have to give a shout out to a friend of the podcast, Nikki.
Nikki, hello, Nikki.
She was the one that bet me to drink the hipster beer.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, remember the grapefruit.
The grapefruit. Well, I guess.
So what is this hipsterness?
Well, the reason why I bought this beer was because I think they give it out free after the marathon.
Oh, why, dude? Fuck. Marathon.
So I thought I was in Tesco today. The Chicago Marathon.
Alright. You mean there's one you haven't done?
There's a lot of marathons I haven't done.
No, but dude, you've done them all the majors except one. Is that right?
There's 6.
Right.
Albert World Marathon Majors.
which are Belfast, Bangor, Newry, Armagh,
Ocker.
Derry, Londonderry.
Yeah.
Right, what's the 6 majors?
The 6 majors are Berlin.
Das ist ein Fumsenjalten.
London.
What, mate?
In it.
You fucking can't. You out fucking joking, can't.
Boston.
You're from Boston.
Bastard.
Back.
You pack a cat.
Hey, you trick B.
Tokyo.
Hoyo!
Watashi wa Nihongo ga hanashi masen. You know what that means in Japanese? It means I don't speak Japanese. I was one learning. So where do we go? We go Boston, and we did New York. Oh, New York.
Hey, New York. Fucking stick that meatball up your fucking ass.
Forget about it.
Forget about this.
And Chicago, I think that is all the.
So you've done 5 of them. So you've only Chicago.
Chicago's left.
And Chicago's next month.
The 7th of October, yeah. So we're now the 2nd of September, aren't we? Yeah, we're in the Sunday morning, so so it's 5 weeks time. So yeah,
and you're all prepped up for it. Well, you've done that many marathons, you know what the crack is like. So it's not as if you're what is it? A bowl of Cocoa Pops and a new pair of socks,
a couple of pancakes, and a fucking a bit of maple
Speaking
syrup.
of smoking a pancake,
a
couple of weeks later,
2 weeks later, we've booked in. Yes, that was the thing. After around the 6 majors, I thought I'd definitely be on a come down. Yeah. We've been working towards the 6 majors for.
No, I think that's a mega achievement.
2014.
Doing one marathon's a mega achievement. You're going to be doing the 6 majors.
Well, there's a lot. The more you delve into it, there's just crazy people, just deeper and deeper. Like these people run 100-mile shit.
Down, deeper and down.
Deeper and down. Like, but no. So and you once to sort of finish these 6 majors, that it'd be a bit of a sort of come down, and I would just be lost. Because after I came back from Tokyo, I had this long gap between training for it and training for Chicago. So it was kind of going. I was in a limbo, so I knew that was going to happen again. So I just booked in for Amsterdam. So the Amsterdam Marathon's on the 20th, I think, of 21st of October. So you're coming with me?
I'm planning it.
You are.
I'll be like
the lalt brigade are.
I think I actually mentioned this last night with Chris.
Yeah.
And when we went to New York, we had the app to sort of come and watch you.
Yes.
And I know we obviously
there to see us.
We were like, right, we worked out where you were going to be roughly. We thought anyway.
Yeah.
And then went and so we'll have a pint.
Yeah, he's in.
And he's about 20 minutes
away. He's in Manhattan somewhere.
We'll have a pint. No, do you remember the bridge bit? We sort of came down.
Yeah, that was really cool.
You came down like the zigzag bit.
That was really
and
cool.
we were like the pub in that corner. So we walked for fucking miles to get there. Well, that like
miles. Way sort of down.
And we were there and we're like, right, we'll just go and have a quick pint. She's not going to be here for a bit. And then we couldn't really get reception enough in the. So it didn't look as if you moved.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we'll have another pint. And then with 6 pints later, we better go see him.
He's moved.
He's 4 miles past us. What's going on there? So we're not maybe the best marathon fans about
that's no bother.
But we're there in spirit. Like,
do you know what?
But that was the whole thing about New York. So we went to New York. When was it? November 16?
2016, yeah.
And it was me, you,
my father-in-law,
your lovely wife, and your lovely father-in-law Pat,
and it
was
Sinead Ranald as well.
Sinead Ranald, that's right. Sinead Ranald too.
Yeah.
And that was her marathon. Like, what an achievement.
Yeah.
Do you know what I always remember? Whenever we met you in the pub after.
Yeah.
So finally we found out, right, you were roughly finished in Central Park. Me and Pat had to walk across there, and we were obviously a wee bit lit at this stage.
Yeah.
I went in this in this bar, and any time anyone came in with a medal around them, the whole bar cheered. Because when the New York Marathon, from like, the whole world, the whole New York is just out, woohoo, like a shit at you.
There's a lot of people.
You've done it a couple of times,
New York. I mean, everyone said. There's a lot of people said to me before, you got to run the London Marathon.
Yeah.
You got it. It's a must do, and it is good.
Yeah.
But for me, New York was something special. It was the first marathon I ever ran, and
it's lalt.
And I'll probably go back and do it again sometime.
Yeah.
Like I've been thinking a lot about it, and it's just such a good day. Like you have to get up really early in the morning, about 4 in the morning, get on a bus, and it takes you away out to Staten Island, and it's just such a good feeling. It's the one where it probably doesn't hurt as much because everyone's just cheering you on, and there's bands and
like the whole
rappers and gospel choirs the whole way. Like
really it was just the whole town. It was just
there's a real buzz about
it. Was like, you went to one street and you wouldn't even know the marathon's on, and the next street was just like the next avenue was just nothing but marathon.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, everyone was out cheering, bands on, music playing, and
Such.
but when we went to that bar to meet you, then
Yeah.
anyone who came in wearing a medal,
That's right.
the whole bar stopped and just applauded them.
But
then do you remember on the phone to Sinead, you came in and out about 3 times.
And I was saying, "Here, stop it! Like, fucking wise up, will you?"
Everyone's yeah, and I hear Pat Ryan's coming in again. Yeah, we're giving it full love. But even like
You
the
know,
whole,
selfies with a bomb
But
squad and all after for the New York City cops.
Hey, can I wear your hat? Yeah,
No.
don't touch it. No, I'll fuck you up.
Someplace.
But New York was just some trip that year.
So many people go to New York and go, "Yeah, it's great," and it's always been one thing I really liked about New York, and I think the reason, actually, this is one of the this is very secret, but this is one of the reasons why I started running marathons was because I always wanted to go. Like since I was like 10 years old, I always wanted to go to New York.
Yeah.
And it was kind of the one way I was able to get
You're
to go to
definitely
New
gonna
York.
go, yeah.
It was like run a marathon for charity,
Yeah.
and because the kids were really young and stuff then, so I thought if I sign up for this and I go, just do it. And
You have a reason.
so
Yeah.
I run a lot now, like, and I have a passion for running, but at the time I didn't. I just wanted to go to New York, and the only way I could really get there was to run a fucking marathon. So and that introduced me when I went there, and I found out about these sort of 6 world majors. That was kind of the way to do it. But
Well,
it's such it never let me down. That's the one thing I love about it. I never you know way it's
New York
in
is,
the movies and stuff.
I mean, it's just it's a crazy city.
Well, we went back that time because I went the first time with my mum and
Yeah.
dad, and we had a great time. When we went back with you and Pat and Sinead, like fucking hell, we went a bit nuts. Like,
Do you know, like the first night we were there, I remember because obviously you and Sinead were doing the marathon in a couple of days. So you were like, you just couldn't go full lalt, and me and Pat were eyes open here.
you and Pat and Sinead and I, you and Pat were on like
We were going to
different
bed.
time zones
Just
than me and Sinead.
You were getting up, and me and Pat rolled into bed, and even like we hung out quite a bit during the day, and we found, remember the Bar Smiths
I think
that sold the $4
you were
beers.
getting out of bed about 2 in the afternoon, or no, you were dressed.
No, we're
and washed.
getting into
And
bed
we were
about 8 in
just
the
meeting
morning.
you guys, and then we sort of parted ways about like midnight or 2 in the morning.
And we were just
So we got
getting
about 12 hours of each other, and then that was where we lost it.
But like the first night we were in that Bar Smiths. Remember, it was like near the hotel.
Smith's on just near Hell's Kitchen somewhere, wasn't it?
Off
Just maybe-
7th, 6th Avenue. I can't remember. Fuck.
It was
But,
cheap as fuck.
That was
In
$4
New
a
York.
beer. We're like,
Yeah.
here, fucking get stuck. But it was flat.
$4 a
It
pint
was
of
like-
flat beer.
It was
Bud
obviously
Light.
they had no soda stream in that bar. Like it was a bit megan, but it was still a bit $4 beers in this because it was about $9 a beer then $1 tip. You have to tip everything. But going through Times Square, I remember thinking, just wow, this is the most amazing thing ever. And then Mickey Mouse has come behind you, like, and you're taking photos, and
Real shit.
then all of
Mickey
it, yeah,
Mouse,
that's $5.
Spider-Man
Like,
and all.
you want to take a photo? It's $5. Like,
Fuck
I
off.
don't want you fucking jump my photo, you old cunt. And then walking through, do you remember all the homeboys out with the CDs?
Yeah.
Hey,
the
buy a
rappers.
CD, buy a CD. You're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Not rap music shit. And they go, you fucking racist, man, you racist. You're
Yeah.
not racist. You're just, I don't like rap music.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a battle.
Have
Walking
you any
through Times Square.
ACDC?
That's what people don't tell you. Like, you go, I'm in Times Square, and then it's like a real fucking battle.
Yeah,
Keeping
it
on
seems
your,
like-
hanging on to your money, getting from one part of it to the other.
There was some bastard. Like, I was giving off about the old doll on the fucking Curzon last night. There was a bastard in the middle of Times Square at one of, you know, that you stop and get like a tin of Coke.
Yeah.
You know, in the corner.
Like a
you-
stall or
Aye, a
something.
wee stall, like,
Yeah.
it was $1 or whatever, bottle of tin of Coke, whatever. And we were walking across the street, and as we got across, I'm pretty sure the 4 of us were there, but you know, we're all kind of all walking a couple of feet apart.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, could you give $1 for an old veteran, army veteran? And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Fucking stuck now. I've engaged him in eye contact. I've engaged him in chat. I'm going to have to give him $1. So I was like, there's $1. And he goes, can you not make it a 20? Suck
the
it back in.
Eye
Suck the
contact.
fucking-
You're best walking through with a pair of fucking shades.
Yeah,
on.
so my advice, if you go to Times Square,
Yeah.
tell everyone that speaks to you to fuck off. And don't even
dress
look back.
down.
Don't look back.
Yeah.
Don't dress like a turd. And don't have your phone out taking a million photos because people just go,
Yeah.
hey, that guy over there,
It's-
he's got fucking money. He's a
It's like
fucking
9/11
tourist.
Dead. They just kind of come towards you, don't they?
But man, we had some fucking good love. Do you remember the ferry? We did the Staten Island ferry. Came back and went to the best bar in the world.
Yeah, because we got on the ferry at about, I don't know what it was. I know it was late when we left,
It was pitch black.
And it was pitch black, so we got to see.
It was only about an hour and a half. Like,
that was a real cool day.
But then, do you remember we went to the best bar in the world? Who, for some reason, as soon as we said right, we booked New York, it was in the paper
recently, but it was in a fucking burn or something. Was there a fire there?
Fuck, I thought it did a pre-mark right now.
I was right over there. Like.
But do you not remember? As soon as we booked New York, every time we went to Belfast Telegraph.
Dead rabbit.
Dead rabbit, dead rabbit, dead rabbit, dead rabbit.
It was just barman from Warren or something.
It was like, what do you call Charles and Dave? Dead rabbit, dead rabbit.
Those guys by the way, anyway.
Well, here, those two guys, a couple of guys from Ardoyne or something went out.
Yeah, fair fuck.
Were they the guys who owned the
I think they
merchant,
or no,
did the cocktail bar merchant?
Anyone out there listening to the story, this is a story I know, is that they got approached by a guy when they worked in a merchant saying, I own a bar and
hey guys, I'm a multi-gazillionaire.
Basically their business took off from there, and I think those guys own that place and paid it off, like, so they're doing really well.
Do you remember? I remember the one thing in there, going in, and we were like, right,
finding it.
Let's go to the best bar in the world. No, because it didn't look like a bar. It was like
scaffolding around that place or something.
Like, fuck, is this it? I remember looking at it going, the fuck, I'd rather go to Rover's Return for a couple of days.
I'm sure a lot of people listening to this have been to the Dead Rabbit, like in New York. It's like fucking, you have to go. From Belfast, you have to go.
Yeah, it's like, it's not even it's not even a question. You actually just have to go. So, but I remember just going in, did go on best bar in the world. Let's go.
How small is it? Fuck, it's like.
But just going in and you're like, can I get 2 pints of Guinness? And or like, well, we're 4 of us. Or like,
I was drinking some fucking Brooklyn stuff. Shit.
Brooklyn Lager. I remember I had a pint of that with leaping. And fucking Samuel Adams and all that other shit you're making me drink. And here's a hipster beer open.
There's a
beer me and Pat got one night, Blue Moon, and the guy put an orange in it. I was like, fuck. Oh, here, tasted just for the lalt cast now.
Taste American.
Just for the lalt cast. Goose Island Beer Company, Goose 312, Urban Wheat Ale,
Chicago beer. I think it is.
Tastes like Lynx. Happy days.
It's not too bad.
I think at this stage, after 27 Rock Shore, you're like, yeah, it looks bad. But anyway, do you remember going into Dead Rabbit, and it was just, is this the best bar in the world? Fuck. It's not even the best bar in the street. And about 3 pints later, you saw the whole of the moon. That come on, we're like, this is the best bar in the world. And then
we went down the booth. California went down going, Pavilion's better than us. Like, and the fucking big house is better than us.
Do you remember the California real estate girls?
Yeah, they're all really good crack.
Yeah, but they're all like, we're all gazillionaires in California. We meet up in New York.
They're like real lives of fucking Orange County or some shit like that.
Oh my god, you're from Ireland? Oh my god, it's
we just flew in. We just flew in today.
And then, do you know what was really funny about that? We got the taxi back up. Do you remember after?
I don't remember that. I just remember waking up.
Fuck, we must have went up at 6 o'clock. There must have been like 2 in the morning. Maybe 1 in the morning we left. Got a taxi back up to Manhattan where we were staying. And it was like $21 maybe, or $22. I remember. And we gave him like $20. Like, here's $20. I only got a couple of coins here. We gave him like $24. And the guy's like, not today. No. We try to get out. He goes, no, more tip. We had to give him an arm. Fuck, funny one. So next thing you're in your wallet trying to find, here, fuck, there's $5. Fucking let us out, like.
There's a 50p piece.
There's €2 and there's that old 50p. I might keep it. And then finally let us out. We got back to the hotel then, and me and Pat went into our room, and Pat's like, fuck, I've left my bag down there. He goes, I've left my, and he had a you know, like a white, just a white shopping bag, but it was like, he had a camera on it, and he had a couple of things he bought that day. And he goes, fuck me, I've left my camera down there. We're going to have to go back and get it. So I was like, fuck it, here if we're going, we better go now, because there's no point going in the morning. So this must have been about 1:30. Taxi, another $25 straight down. Went down there, like, and we went back to where we were.
Drinks are all still there, but
the drinks we'd left. We sort of left half drinks, like, and we thought, fuck it, we bought more drinks. So we stayed about 4:30 or 5. Get more blocked.
Yeah.
Now the bar did get a bit more empty. It was just sort of all the Hellions in left, you know, like, and me and Big Pat's obviously he knows how to guzzle. I really think I know how to guzzle. So we were just boozing away. And I was like, Pat, you've lost your bag. Like, he's like, fuck, I've lost my camera. I can't believe it. Finally, we got a taxi back to the hotel again. And what had happened is he'd come in, put his bag down, taken his jacket off, and put it on top of that because it was too warm. And we couldn't find the bag again. So we ended up going back down.
I remember waking up in that taxi and going, I've been cheated out here because I haven't had anything to eat yet. And I was thinking, fuck, I fell asleep in the taxi, so I missed the whole taxi ride home from a dead rabbit up the
mud bloody dip.
And I remember going to
I
Sinead.
remember it so well.
I need something to eat, so I went to, there was a pizza place in Hell's Kitchen. I think our hotel was near Hell's Kitchen, so
Yeah, I remember
going to
Hell's
Sinead.
Kitchen.
I'm going to get something to fucking eat, like that's. And I went to the pizza place and got gives the biggest pizza he got, and he said it's only $40. And I was like, right, okay, I'll be back in a minute. Like, seriously. So I had to run back up the hotel. She's like, where's the food? And I was like, I need more money. So I went down and back to the pizza place, gave him the money, and he gave me these 2 fucking huge boxes. And I remember walking at that stage. I don't know if I was that drunk at that stage, but I remember trying to sneak it past, you know, the hotel receptionist. Thinking, the greedy bastard. I never thought it was in America. I think a lot of greedy people there, but I had that for breakfast quite a lot.
For about a week.
Really, really nice.
Do you know the one thing I remember? But the nights me and Pat went out and got blocked. We walked past. We were staying near some Scientology place.
Yeah,
And
we
I
were
was
at the
like-
church Scientology.
But I was
yeah.
like, well, one night I'm busting for a piss, so I'm just going to piss. I need a piss here, and I just pissed against this wall. And looked up, and there was like a plaque saying the Church of Scientology. And I'm thinking, oh fuck, now I'm gonna get fucking
You're gonna
Tom
get-
Cruise is gonna
He's
kick my butt here.
someone's gonna fucking bug you.
No, but wait, the New York was. Do you remember that the last night was it? And we went into the pharmacy place, the 24, and the big fat girl was. So we were in and buying a couple of tins of beer, like 2 a.m. or whatever.
In the pharmacy.
In the I know it's like 24 pharmacy. 2 big
Dwayne
tins of.
something or something. Dwayne Reed or something.
I know, but anyway, this big black lady came in, and I was at the front of the till getting served, and she was at the other end of the till, and she kept banging the till, going, "Serve me! I need service now. Why you motherfuckers ignore me?" Like I was like, as you would do here, love, calm yourself. You'll get served in a minute. Like, chill your whips.
Like, what's a cracking?
Like, calm the monks. Like, you will get served in a minute. And she turned around to me and goes, "You mother big fucking ass white whale. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you."
Right,
like, she was about fucking 30 stone. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I'm not thin, but at the same time, I'm not fucking anywhere near the size of her. Next thing, she was on the phone. I was like, "Would you believe some fat ass white whale's calling me a motherfucker?" I was like, "I haven't called you."
Do you remember what she was still at the till when we left?
Yeah.
The pharmacy, and you could see her through the window. She just gives him the finger. Fuck,
Like, fuck you. I've never met anyone was angry in my
Do
life.
you know what's funny was, well, that same night we went to the pizza place, and some woman walks up and goes, "I'm going in the shop. Will you be here for a minute? Will you mind my dog?" And she's there for fucking ages, like talking to the pizza guy.
Go in and sit down and order
Yeah,
a pizza.
I remember opening the door, going, "Here, love, wait to be up in the morning here. Take your dog back." New York is here. Would you live in New York? Would you go there? Would you? Could you think you could live there?
See, when I went to Australia, I went as a holiday.
Yeah.
Good crack for a holiday.
Yeah.
New York, good crack for a holiday. New York for me was the best and the worst city I've ever been to. Some of it was class.
What
Do you remember we were there the day Trump got voted in? Do you remember? We were walking around.
We were there on election day. That's right.
Election day was lalt.
It was
But do you remember the guy who dressed as Big Bird in Central Park talking to him? Like, fuck.
Like Big Bird had been let out of fucking party burn or something. He looked depressed as fuck.
He was like, fuck.
He missed his mates.
He was like, here, fucking baby, Big Bird for 20 years. He's like, no career progression in this job. Like.
No promotions, like.
Fuck, I've been Big Bird for 20 years.
New York, yeah.
I do have a question though. We're going to go off New York.
Okay.
But do you remember flying back? Actually, just the last time in New York, flying back in the dawn.
And just seeing the dawn. You know when you're on the plane, those long haul
But I
flights,
remember
the dawn break.
the pilot coming on.
The pilot came on now.
And he says, because we were leaving New York just as the results were starting to come in. And Hillary had got into a bit of a lead. Yeah, Hillary had got into a bit of a lead. About 9 or 10 o'clock at night in New York time. And we were arriving Dublin time like that morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, just so any passenger from America want to know that Donald Trump has been voted president.
And what the plane did?
It's like the plane fucking actually slowed down a bit.
And they were right.
Sure, he's been a great guy. Fuck me. If there's any bigger wow in the world than him, like.
Yeah. He's coming here partly.
What, the big
coming to Ireland.
Gung Ho.
He's not coming to my living room like.
Hey, Gung Ho, fake news.
Maybe he's coming to watch Gung Ho, but no, apparently he's coming to Ireland soon. So
I'm sure that'll boil the piss out of most people that live here.
I'm sure.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, out of all the people in the world, he's not the worst person in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Kim Jong, who is the laltiest leader of all time.
Good crack, like.
Oh, he would be good. He's like, here, come on down, watch me.
At least he said, here, I'll meet you.
And launch this missile for a bit of crack. He's been quiet since the met, actually.
Yeah, maybe Lalt attracts Lalt. Maybe that's why he's met up with.
I think maybe because he's gone around the world and sort of seen what Lalt is. He's like, you know what, guys? Yeah. North Korea's not Lalt enough. I'm going to implement a bit of Lalt. But I have a question that's been bugging me for the last day, and I don't know how I've thought of it. I think I must have been listening to Radio Ulster. You know, your boy does the preaching in the morning. Right, so Jesus was Mary and Joseph's son.
Yes.
Right? But he was also the son of God and all, you know, God, the Immaculate Conception, all this.
It's going to offend a lot of people, isn't it?
No, it won't offend anybody, but what was Jesus' surname?
Well, you know, I'm going to say the obvious here, like...
I know it's... I know his middle name too.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus fucking Christ! So his middle name... What was it? Surely Joseph would have been...
Was he not of Nazareth? Of Nazareth.
Hey boys, I'm Joe Nazareth. How's it going, boys?
I am Jesus of Nazareth.
I'm Mary. But what, like, yeah. He must have... Did people have surnames back then?
That's a very kind of...
Did people have surnames?
Paul of Belfast. Paul of Belfast.
Hello, I'm Paul of Belfast.
Jesus of Nazareth. What was it? It was Jesus Christ, wasn't it?
But surely Mary wasn't Mary Christ. Right, Mary Christ?
She's never referred to
right there, Mary Christ. He's doing it in the bingo night. Joseph Christ, they may fucking head him.
He's no idea.
He's always out that garage banging stuff together, like building shit. No fucking crib for a bed, and he's out there.
No crib for a bed.
Yeah, away that manger, you bastard.
It's a strange one. Maybe people can ask it.
If anyone knows the answer to this question,
there must be a few
it's not something I've looked in. It's not as if I've googled it.
I've never been a keen student of theology, so
neither am I. But I'm interested in it. I like to know the stories about behind stuff, because you know stories have come. It's come from somewhere. She
must have. I'm gonna go guess here and say that there's a lot of people say his name's Jesus Christ, so maybe.
But is that not something you just say when something goes wrong?
Mary Christ. Do you think that
Jesus Christ?
Do you think Mary said that like when she sort of
when she found out
at night when he was out kidding?
No, but when she found out, yeah, by the way, Mary, you're up at Duff after Jesus Christ. What a great name! Well, we're nicking that.
I think we're gonna get struck down here.
Nah, you can't get struck down. It's okay, but God always forgives you.
Yeah.
I would like if anyone wants to convert me into becoming a Christian, I would like this to actually happen, because I like the thought of it. The thought of life after death and all is fantastic.
Yeah. Fuck, we're going deep. We're going deep.
But you just can't believe in it. I don't know how it works.
Like God and religion and stuff.
How can someone who's actually educated and believe in science and all believe that? Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it would make me feel a lot comfortable with things that happened to me in the last few months.
Yeah.
That, you know, my dad's up there having that out, playing golf and having a bit of crack, like, but at the same time, you gotta be real about it.
Yeah.
It's suddenly got a bit.
There's a big tumbleweeds. I personally myself,
I would like to believe in it, but I think I'm too.
The positivity I get from not believing in like God, and I believe in humanity, so I think that maybe I live a pretty good fulfilled life, because I feel like it's like countdown, you know, like the do that's you, you're done. So you kind of cram it in and be as nice to people as you can, and do as much.
Spread the love.
I know my day from like as soon as I wake up to I go to bed. Like people talk to me about like, did you see the second series of Prison Break? And I'm like, no, I literally don't have a fucking minute in my day
to watch.
I don't need to be sitting fucking.
No,
it's just all crap. It's not like I wake up and go, like today I'm going to go 100 miles an hour every day. I don't
know if people are just that boring. But I don't know. Like I don't watch TV.
There's
really.
A lot of things to do in your day.
I did watch Love Island. I made a thing watching Love Island before, but I kind of got into it, and it was whatever place it was in. Like, it was Donegal most of the summer, so obviously out surfing all day and beer and all night.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not dissing that. No, but kind of
I don't.
TV.
People
don't get me wrong.
I watched Sopranos when it was on back in the day. It's the only thing I ever made an effort to watch week after week.
Okay.
But I don't know how people look. I was saying last night
Sopranos,
about
Game of
this,
Thrones,
the cinema. I don't go to the cinema because I hate it.
I don't mind the cinema.
I could have time to go there.
But
for an date maybe.
I'll date, but I don't know. In terms of
how do we get on the cinema with Jesus?
Well, was Jesus
if
Christ.
anyone knows Jesus' surname, give us a nice shout.
But if you're a Christian and
you've been offended by anything this, please contact.
No, I'm really sorry. But at the same time, we're entitled to our opinions, and you know, there's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of guilt that's based around religion. I don't like, but I think religion is such a.
No, we haven't mentioned yet.
What's that?
We're coming near the end of the podcast.
Okay,
Mr. Jackie.
Well,
we have mentioned Jackie. What about Chris's wedding? Mickey Bo's wedding.
Yeah.
The best man speech. Cousin Phil's best man, and he got and did a speech, and he's like also like to have a video of a few people who couldn't make it, and it was all like people our mates live around the world now.
Yeah.
And with Jimmy Goggles and all did a bit of a speech. It was brilliant. And the next thing it just came to, well, Chris, I hear you're a footballer, but you didn't really score until you met Orla. Fucking best thing ever.
And
I was so excited.
Chris said about it. I wasn't at the wedding. I was only the afternoon, but I thought he was just having a laugh. Like I thought he was just doing a Jackie impression. And it wasn't until I saw it on Facebook I was like, oh my god, Jackie actually did it.
Here, what I see on Facebook today, there's a girl I know caught her boyfriend cheating. Obviously, it must have happened during the week or whatever.
Okay.
And did a live thing on Facebook, throwing his clothes out the window. And then he turned up, and it was like. And it was like live.
Did he admit that? But when he turned up,
no, I think he was going to give him.
What the fuck you doing?
You couldn't really hear him. Like,
it's a bit traditional, that isn't it? But like, I'm gonna throw your clothes out the window. Do you never throw them out the bottom window? Do you think? Do you think they throw them out the living room window?
Just really to make
it always just seems to be the top.
It's always
window.
to make everybody else see. Like, right, dude. I think quick lalt or no lalt.
Okay, go.
Belfast.
Lalt.
Dublin.
Lalt. I know. I ran a Dublin marathon. No lalt.
Glasgow.
London. Lalt.
Edinburgh.
Lalt.
Cardiff.
No lalt. Fucking
Paris. Under no circumstances, lalt. It fucking deserves
no lalt.
no lalt.
You mean through?
No lalt.
Oh fucking no way. No lalt.
Torvjaka. Lalt. Well, I think that's pretty much us.
What about Amsterdam?
It will be. It's about to be lalt.
We're gonna find out.
I think it's about time. We're about an hour in it, guys.
Are we really an hour in it?
We better rock it up, guys.
Well, it's very nice.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Podcast. It's been really a pleasure to be part of it. I know you're busting for a piss here.
Well, will you come back on?
I'd love to come back on.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you before Gung Ho.
Adios, amigos.